Hi everyone, welcome back to my commerce class. Today we are going to understand the preparation of final accounts. Okay, so we have started with the business transactions, how to make an entry of business transactions, how to prepare journal, ledger, and also the trial balances. Okay, once you have done trial balance, it is easy for you to prepare the final accounts. Okay, the final accounts consists the trading account, profit and loss account, and balance sheet. Okay, so usually the final accounts is prepared at the end of a particular period. Generally they'll take the 12 months period. Okay, the end of the financial period. So this trading account and profit and loss account is prepared based on the trial balance. In the previous video we have done a problem. Once it is better to go through the previous video so that you can understand this video in a better way. Okay, and here we are preparing not only the trading and profit and loss account, we are also preparing balance sheet. Okay, for the preparation of balance sheet we need to have the assets and liabilities statement, so that we are going to refer now the trial balance. So the trial balance will be given like this. Okay, the various ledger account balances what we have learned in the previous videos. Okay, they have given the capital account, drawings, various assets like land and building, furniture, purchases, sales. All the information is available. That means all business transactions which is transferred to ledger account and the balance done at the end of a particular period of time. All the balances are given. And we have a debit balance of 3,67,550 and credit balance of 3,67,550. As it is tallied, our balance sheet also going to get tallied. Okay, so this is the information. Based on that we have to prepare the trading account and profit and loss account as well as balance sheet. This comes like this. Okay, but here what we have to understand the thing is adjustments. They are given certain adjustments, means these transactions are not recorded in the ledger books. Okay, so therefore we have to follow the dual concept, and this adjustment to be recorded in two ways. That means maybe in one trading account, another one maybe in the balance sheet, or maybe one in profit and loss account, another maybe adjustment in balance sheet, like that. Okay, for example, we have a closing stock. Okay, the closing stock comes, it is a trading transaction. No, it comes as usual on the trading account credit side, and the same to be treated as an asset to be recorded in the balance sheet also. So likewise all the adjustment are recorded twice. Okay, that you have to keep in mind. Let us start with the classification of all these transactions what we have learned in the previous video. Okay, so capital account comes in the balance sheet, drawings adjustment in balance sheet, land and building asset balance sheet, purchases trading account, stock trading account, sales trading account. Sales returns and purchase returns both are given to be taken in the trading account. Wages trading account, salaries profit and loss account, discount again, both the side we have P&L account, bad debts P&L account, insurance P&L account, commission income P&L account credit side, plant and machinery asset balance sheet, furniture asset balance sheet, debtors asset balance sheet, creditors balance sheet liability side. Okay, so cash and bank balance asset balance sheet, office equipment asset balance sheet, and bills payable liabilities balance sheet. Okay, and we have the adjustments as I said. So closing stock to be recorded in trading account and also to be recorded in balance sheet. Outstanding wages and rent given. So wages to be recorded in the trading account and to be taken as a liability in the balance sheet. Again, rent account, it is to be recorded in the profit and loss account and to be recorded in the balance sheet as liability. So depreciation expenditure to be recorded in the as an expenditure in profit and loss account, and adjustment to be done in balance sheet for plant and machinery. Okay, we have to make a record in the balance sheet also. And bad debts, so it's an additional bad debts. We already have a bad debts in the um, uh, trial balance 1200, so we are making additional bad debts on debtors. Okay, rising the debtors. This is to be created 5% on the debtors what is given in the balance sheet 40,000. Okay, and that is to be considered as an expenditure loss. So loss to be recorded in profit and loss account and adjustment to be done in the balance sheet. Okay, insurance prepaid. So prepaid means it is an advance payment. So as it is an advancement, so we have to treat it as an asset. So the one is adjustment to be done in the P&L account. Okay, and to be recorded as an asset and a balance sheet. Okay, so likewise all these things are recorded twice. Okay, in two ways: closing stock, trading and balance sheet, outstanding related trading account, P&L account, as well as in balance sheet, depreciation, P&L account and balance sheet, bad debts, P&L account and balance sheet, insurance, again P&L account and balance sheet. Let us see how we are going to do this one. I think you people are clear about this classification. Okay, so based on this classification, we are going to make a final accounts. Okay, now we are in the part of the final accounts. First, we are preparing trading and profit and loss account for the year ending. So cut here, we are preparing for the year ending. That means we are going to make a record of the transactions or the monetary activities what has happened only during that particular period. So we are writing here for the year ending 31st March 2021. Okay, so we have come across with this information, opening stock and all what they are given. That I am going to see your opening stock is there, no trading account, and purchases is there, less returns is there. Purchase comes on the debit side, returns on the credit side. Sales credit side, whereas returns on the debit side. Okay, and we have a wages. For that they are given an outstanding wages. Look at your outstanding wages 2000. So this adjustment we are going to make a record in the trading account. Look at your two opening stock which is given in trial balance 40,000, purchases and they are given returns, it is taken here, and the outer column 1,07,500, and wages in the trial balance 10,000. In adjustment it is given now 2,000 outstanding to be added for that particular period. You have not yet paid 2,000 rent, so it is an expenditure, it's a due, so you have to add wages 2,000, so outer column 12,000. Like credit side, buy sales less returns 2,03,500. So and this closing stock is comes your adjustment, always will be given in the adjustment. So closing stock 60,000 as I said to be recorded in trading account and balance sheet. Okay, we are taking on the credit side of the trading account. Opening stock always on the debit side and closing stock always on the credit side. Okay, now we are going to make a balance related to trading account. So which side is greater? First we have to ascertain your 1,07,000, 40,000 and 12,000, but here it is 2,03,500 plus 60,000, it becomes 2,63,500. So I have taken both the side 2,63,500. Okay, out of 2,63,500, this total, okay, so this only this four items total, whatever that is there, that is to be subtracted so that you will get difference of 1,04,000. Okay, so this 1,04,000 becomes the profit. That profit is called as gross profit. This total 40,000, 1,07,000 and 12, it comes around 1 lakh 1,59,000. Okay, 1,59,500. So out of 2,63,500, that 1,59,500 is subtracted, so that you will get 1,04,000. Okay, so this 1,04,000 is the gross profit, and this gross profit to be brought down here. By gross profit brought down 1,04,000. Okay, so we have to take it on the credit side of the profit and loss account. Okay, that means there is an excess on the credit side. The same excess comes on the credit side only. Okay, and all expenses are recorded on the debit side of the profit and loss account. Okay, which are the expenses given in the trial balance? Let's see. Salaries we have, discount we have, bad debts, insurance, commission income. Okay, so we have to create a depreciation on plant and machinery. So we have to make depreciation, and debtors, there is an additional bad debts. Okay, so these things to be taken on the debit side of profit and loss account. Okay, salaries and discount, we have both the side, expenditure also there, income also there, both are taken. Okay, and bad debts, we have created additional bad debts on debtors. The debtors is 40,000. It's given in the trial balance. Look at here, we have a 40,000. On 40,000 we have to create 5%. Okay, so on 40,000 5% means it becomes 2,000. Okay, that 2,000 is taken here, additional bad debts 2,000. So total amount of 3,200 recorded in the outer column. And then we have insurance. It's prepaid, so we have made an advance payment for the next year also, which is related to the next year. That we should not consider, because we are doing the entries of that particular period only. Whatever the expenditure related to that particular period to be taken, so we are going to subtract the advance payment 200. Okay, it is given your, like your insurance prepaid 200, so that is to be subtracted from insurance. Okay, it becomes 1,300. And rent outstanding, they are given in the adjustment. Actually usually there will be some amount of rent in the trial balance, but here in the trial balance there is no rent. Okay, that means so till now the rent is not paid. The complete amount is taken as an outstanding, which is belongs to this particular period, so we have to consider that rent. Okay, so rent to be considered and to be recorded here. It's taken here. Okay, so rent of 3,000 is taken, and then we have a depreciation. Okay, rent after that, depreciation on plant and machinery. So again, the plant and machinery value, what is given in the trial balance? 40,000. So okay, 40,000, depreciation is at 10%. Okay, so on 40,000 we are going to create 10% depreciation, so it becomes 4,000. That 4,000 expenditure is recorded here. Clear? And we have a commission which is given in the here, it is given in the trial balance. That commission is taken on the credit side of the profit and loss account, 1,500. So now we have to make a total of 1,04,000, 1,200 and 1,500. The total becomes 1,06,700. Okay, so likewise we have to make a total of 14,600, 750, 3,200, 1,300, 3,000 and 4,000, which is less than 1,06,700. So I'm going to write 1,06,700 both the sides. Okay, so whatever the total comes here, that is to be subtracted from 1,06,700, so that you will get a balance of 79,850. This is the profit, with the profit to be transferred to capital account. So we are going to prepare it in the balance sheet, and that is to be transferred to balance sheet. Okay, so likewise we have done here the trading account and profit and loss account. Okay, so like this, I think you are clear about the preparation of trading account and profit and loss account. So these two are accounts, okay, where we are going to make a entries of that particular period only. But later we are preparing a balance sheet. Look at your balance sheet as on. Okay, it's not, it's at the end of a particular period, but we are not going to record only the purchases of assets and liabilities what we have done in that particular, but we will consider all the accumulated assets, capital, liabilities of that business. So therefore we are writing as on. So whatever the capital you have invested from the day one, everything will be taken into here. Like assets, what you have purchased from the day one, everything will be recorded here. Okay, that's why it is called as a statement. It is a statement of assets and liabilities. Okay, so we are going to write your liabilities and your assets. Okay, so what are the assets and liabilities we have? Again, we have to go through the trial balance. We have made your like your plant and machinery balance sheet, furniture balance sheet, debtors, creditors, cash, office equipment, bills payable. Okay, so what all we have taken in the trial balance to be transferred to balance sheet. Okay, and like adjustment closing stock and adjustment related to outstanding, all this to also be considered. Okay, let's come to the balance sheet. So we have a capital 1,30,000. So drawings means the amount which is drawn from the capital for personal use. During this period, you have taken 10,000. That is to be subtracted from the capital. So that you'll get 1,20,000. And net profit, what you have arrived here, 79,850. That is to be considered here. Okay, to be added. So that adds to your capital and amount 1,99,850 transferred to outer column. Okay, then we have a liability of creditors, bills payable, and what is given in the adjustment, the things what is given in the adjustment. Look at here, we have outstanding wages and rent. That outstanding wages and rent to be taken here. Clear? So wages 2,000, rent 3,000, total 5,000 transferred to outer column. Likewise, make all assets on the asset side. So sometimes you may start with the current assets and you may end with the fixed assets, or you can start with the fixed assets, okay, and then you can end with the current assets. So your cash, data, stock, bills receivable, all these comes under the current assets. Land and building, plant machinery, furniture, all this comes under the fixed assets. Okay, but you have to try to make a classification of let's see that all current assets comes together and all fixed assets comes together. Okay, so we have a cash and bank balance 6,000, debtors 40,000, which is given in the trial balance, and RBD what we have taken in the P&L account here. Look at here, we have the 2,000 right now. This 2,000 to be taken here. Additional, okay, so out of debtors, additional bad debts. Bad debt means the money which cannot be recovered. Okay, there is a doubt in recovering that, so that is to be subtracted, and the balance of 38,000 to be taken here. Okay, and closing stock which is given in the adjustment, the first item in the which is given in the adjustment. Okay, closing stock. Okay, I told you, no, it's an asset, stock, goods worth what you have at the end of the year, 60,000. And land and building together, what you have purchased from the day one of your business together to be taken. Sometimes there will be an appreciation to be added, here it's not given. And we have a plant and machinery. For that depreciation 10% they said, so 10% on 40,000, 4,000, that is to be subtract. For that your value has been decreased. Okay, 36,000. Furniture 30,000, office equipment 12,000, and insurance is prepaid, it's given in adjustment, insurance prepaid, So it is taken in the trade profit and loss account, subtracted minus, no, it is an asset. So advance payment to be treated as an asset and to be recorded at the asset side. Clear? So likewise, all liabilities are recorded on the liability side and all assets are recorded on the asset side. And we have to make a total of this. Okay, when you make a total of assets, you are going to get a total amount of 2,32,200. And likewise, when you make a total of liabilities, again you are going to get a 2,32,200. So both the side same value because we have followed the dual concept. So dual accounting concept, that is a double entry principle. So as we have followed double entry principle for journal entries, ledger, and the trial balance is tallied. Once the trial balance tallied, your balance sheet also gets tallied if entries are correctly recorded. Okay, so the total is 2,32,200 and this balance sheet completes your accounting equation. Okay, so what is that accounting equation? So we know that capital plus liabilities is equal to assets, or assets is equal to capital plus liabilities. Okay, assets is equal to capital plus liabilities. Okay, so we have your this is the capital and these are the liabilities. The total of capital plus liabilities, so capital plus liabilities is equal to the total assets of the company. Okay, so that is the equation, and according to that the final accounts ends. Okay, so this people say how the balance sheet is going to get tallied. So it's like people treat that as a magic. So there is no magic here. As we have followed double entry system, automatically it's going to get tallied. Okay, so likewise we can work out a few more problems on final accounts. If you're curious to learn about it, subscribe my channel so that you can get a notification for the coming videos. Like, share and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.